topic. Tell me what you want to do.
Space.
Space. Okay, quite interesting.
Hello?
Yes, yes. One moment. Now, why did you choose space?
So I've always been interested in space.
Oh, wow. You've always been interested in space. You have any idea of going into space one day?
I don't
You don't?
know. I have been interested in space, but
Okay.
I like computing more.
Okay. Fine.
I've been interested in space because it's like uh, about like all the things that are in space.
Okay. And what do you find in space? What is there generally in space? What you know about space?
I know about all the planets, the sun, black holes, white holes.
Oh, wow. Good. What else?
Uh, I know about galaxies and light years,
Galaxies. Okay.
and I know that so our sun is some like so there's our sun,
Okay. There is a sun. Okay.
and then eventually one day
Okay.
you know like this big circle with all the planets.
Okay.
So
The planets
the
also.
first three planets,
Okay.
well, so one day the sun's gonna get destroyed, like is gonna not be there anymore, and there's a chance that Earth might go as well.
Okay.
And I also know next to the sun is a bigger sun, and next to that sun is a bigger sun, even bigger sun. And I know they all have names, but I don't know the names.
So there are only suns. There are how many
No,
suns?
I don't know how many suns there are, but
Okay.
I know after our sun there's more suns, and the suns are just stars.
Okay. You have stars. Okay. What else you know?
Uh, that's it.
That's it. Right? That's it. Okay, we'll see today. Okay, we'll see what is there in space, what is there beside the sun. Okay, we'll see all that stuff today. So, what I'll do is first I'll show you something. Got something here?
I know what asteroids and comets are, and rockets,
You know
and
what
astronauts.
comets are? You know what asteroids are?
Yeah, and comets.
And you know who are these astronauts who are flying there?
Yeah, astronauts are people who go out, who get paid by scientists to explore the planets.
Okay.
And Pluto is a dwarf planet.
Where is Pluto? I can't see Pluto.
Pluto is a Pluto. People used to think it was um, a planet,
Okay.
but now scientists found out it was a dwarf planet.
It is a dwarf planet. Okay.
It's not, it's not big enough to be a real planet.
Okay, so it has not yet qualified to be a proper planet.
Yeah, so that's what scientists are calling it, a dwarf planet.
Oh, fine. Okay. So now, in short, this is space, okay? And you know what is there? If you come on top of space and scream, no one can hear you. Why?
Uh, I know that space makes like these supersonic sound waves, but because we're on Earth and for some reason, I don't know why, we can't hear those supersonic sounds which the planets make.
Okay, what is there is generally we have the vacuum present here, right? Space contains vacuum. So what is happening here? Sound waves, they cannot travel through this vacuum. Hence, we cannot hear anything in this space. Okay? And,
And that ring around
and tell which of
Jupiter
these planets
is
owns.
rocks or rocks.
Okay, which of these planets are there? We are there on Mars or there are we in Jupiter?
When Earth.
Where are we?
When Earth.
We are on Earth. Okay. Okay, we are there on the Earth, right? Okay. And Moon, why Moon is so small? Is Moon a planet?
No.
No. Then what is it?
Every planet here has at least one moon, I think.
Every
So
planet
moons,
has a one moon. So I can see only one moon here written, only one moon.
but I know Jupiter has like loads of moons, and those moons, I think like they're just big asteroids or comets.
Okay.
And but Earth's moon is made by Earth because when I searched up how Earth was made,
Okay.
it said that Earth before spanned much faster than it does now,
Okay.
and there was another planet which crashed into Earth, and those two planets combined, so that planet was never alive.
Oh,
And because of those two combining, a bit of the planets came out and made the moon.
oh.
And the moon is just like for nighttime, but in the morning you can see the moon because of the sun's light, and at nighttime you can see the moon because of the sun's light.
Oh. So you know so much information about space, moon and all.
That's because I searched it all up.
Oh, you have searched. Okay. So now you know I'm going to tell how the birth of galaxies. Okay, this is space. What is a galaxy then?
Pardon?
What is a galaxy?
A galaxy. We're in a galaxy called the Milky Way.
We are in a galaxy
Called the Milky Way.
of the Milky Waves. Okay.
And there are like loads of other galaxies, but it takes so it's, scientists call it light year to get to another galaxy.
Okay, what is a light year?
So you know how light travels super fast? Well, it takes forever to do what a light year does for humans. So
Okay.
a light year is just a very long period of time.
Oh, so you know what is happening with the galaxy? I'll tell you. Okay. Now, basically, around 300 million years ago, this universe was formed. There was something called as universe.
Yeah, and then the Big Bang theory.
You know what is a Big Bang theory?
Yeah, so before this thing, there was just a
Okay.
black sky,
Yes.
just complete emptiness, and for somehow a bang happened, and then now space is creating stuff, and it's endless, and it's like I've heard that space every nanosecond
Yeah.
it grows it's increasing size about 1.2 km, something like that.
Oh, like that you have heard. Okay. Now we'll see how a galaxy might look like. Okay. And you know what? Galaxy, when it was formed or it was found around thousands of, not basically 100 million years ago, right? 100 million years ago, when this galaxy was found by certain scientists and all, they said that it was due to some hydrogen gas over there.
The hydrogen was there before.
Yes,
The hydrogen is the first thing in the periodical table.
periodic table. Yes, we had hydrogen, right, in the periodic table.
It's the first one.
Yes, the first element of periodic table is hydrogen. Very good. Okay, this is what some galaxy might look like. Okay, this is how a galaxy might look like. So what did
Uh,
they say was there was two
I
major.
thought galaxies were like this big oval thing with lots of sparkles.
Where?
So basically, I thought this big circle, and then there was this big thing, and there were sparkles everywhere.
Not exactly, but this is the way galaxy might look like. Why? Because you know I said there was hydrogen gas present, right? And these
Yes.
hydrogen gas, what happens when they became hot and they became dense, they formed stars. What did they form? They formed
Full stop.
stars, yes. And now there,
That's the same things.
yes, there were many new stars being born at 10 times higher. I mean, every 10 seconds, a new star was being born. Okay, then a small cluster of stars. You see so many cluster of stars here and there. Small, 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 small stars. And now they all became a galaxy.
So you know the periodic table.
Yes.
Are there any other gases which were there before human came alive? Like I think the second one is lithium,
No.
something like that.
Second one is helium.
No, lithium is like the second one, I'm pretty sure.
Lithium is the third one.
Oh, so what's the second one?
Helium, helium. Helium. Helium.
So are there any other things on the periodic table which were there before humans came?
Okay, first was hydrogen, right?
Yes?
When they found hydrogen, they found few hydrocarbons of hydrogen here and there. They were not exactly the, what do I say, the elements. They couldn't find the exact elements, okay? But they found few compounds like methane gas was found, hydrocarbons was being found, like that.
Okay.
Okay. Now this was a galaxy. Inside this galaxy, what did they found was the space. No, universe. What is a universe?
It's the whole space. The whole of space. Even the black parts.
The black part. Are you sure?
No. But can I quickly ask a question? So,
Yes.
how did we know that there used to be a limitless black sky?
Black sky.
Yes. So
Okay.
in the theory, it said before the Big Bang, it was just a big black sky.
Is this the one you're talking about? The big black sky?
Yeah, but take out all these planets and stuff. It was just a big black sky, limitless. And so, how do we know it's a black sky?
It was just an assumptions by many scientists. See, no one has gone and found out, but this is just an assumption. I mean, the theories and all, whatever the scientists have gone through the theories, okay, everything, they have just made few assumptions saying that this is what it might look like. So first we had the galaxy. From the galaxy, we had the universe. So this is basically the universe, right?
Yes.
We saw galaxy, and from that galaxy we are a part of this universe. So we have the sun, you can see the small planets over here, moon, right?
Yes.
This is like a universe. Now universe is everything we can touch, feel, sense, measure, or even detect. Okay, this universe
Okay.
will include the planets, it includes the stars, galaxies moving under it. Okay, then we have something called as dust clouds, we have light.
Pardon, but what's a dust cloud?
A dust cloud is only a cloud formation. Okay,
It's not
particle
so
of
on
dust.
dust clouds only on Earth or on other planets.
Maybe.
I know there'll definitely be in like a planet we haven't discovered because there are loads of planets, but are there any other planets that we know of that have dust clouds or anything?
Yeah, I mean dust cloud in the sense.
I think Uranus, Neptune have dust clouds because it's basically a whole lot of water.
Okay. But why is this universe dark? Why is it black? Did you find out that?
No,
No?
I never thought about that. I was like, how do they know it's limitless? And how? Because my eyes never saw it, so I can never believe it. So
Okay. Now you know what scientists did? They studied everything regarding the universe. That is, they studied what is a planet, star, galaxies, this, that, and all. Okay, and they also found out what a gravitational pull is, right? They found
yes.
that the sun is the one which is supplying light to all the planets and all. What did they conclude here was this universe that only 15% of
Well,
matter
okay, so
is.
there are different universes.
Yes.
What? So are there
It's,
different dimensions as well?
yes, different dimensions. See, I may look at the universe from my eyesight. You may look at the universe from your point of view, right? We still have
No, I
different
mean
views.
like dimensions. I mean as in um. So like different So dimension. Let's say we're in dimension 200. Everyone sees this universe, but there's another dimension called dimension 1, and they see the exact copy of this universe, but this in a different dimension, as in a different place.
Where, how come they see that?
Because they don't know we're living properly.
Okay, I'll show you one of how a different dimension of the universe may look like. Okay,
Okay.
that will be a very good picture. Let me see. You saw the early picture of universe? You remember how it
Pardon?
was? You saw the early picture of universe? And now see
Yes.
this one. This
Pardon.
dimension.
I thought space was limitless, so how could it have all this stuff?
I just told you, these are just the parts. I mean, scientists just think, okay, they go on finding out, doing discoveries, this and all, and they have named them so much.
What are these names?
I am just trying to enlarge them and see, but I don't know why it is not coming. Let me give me a moment. I'll just tell you the names. Okay, what's written on that?
Why does this uh weird-looking thing have a name?
Which one?
Like, so this all is exactly the same. Whatever this
Yeah, they all look same,
gravity
right?
is the exact same looking. Then why does it all have different names? Like here it says something like, and then here it says completely different.
Yes, because they are all placed in different parts, right?
Oh, so they've named the parts they've been placed in.
Yes, because they are.
So what is this? What is this thing actually called then?
That's what I'm even observing.
So,
Uh,
and you're telling me that scientists have explored the world so far that they found this thing.
Sorry, what was that?
So scientists have explored like this far and this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm guessing this thing is the gravitational pull from our galaxy, and that's why it's all. This is like some part of our galaxy. That's what I'm guessing it is.
Yeah, something is missing, right? Even I can understand what is this. They all look like
Because
some.
I think this whole thing
Okay.
is in our galaxy, and this part is the gravitation pull of our galaxy. And
Oh,
since it's a galaxy, it's super strong. So because of the gravitational pull, it's created this stuff.
okay. Okay, so you feel these are the planets inside this galaxy, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So what were we seeing? We were talking about the universe, right?
Yes.
And again, I was telling you what, okay, the dark matter. We were talking about why the sky, there is dark, right, despite the sun being there. As I was telling you, scientists found that only 15% of the matter consists of atoms in the universe, okay? From 100,
So only 15% of
yes,
the
from
universe has
100, only
atoms.
15% are their atoms. And the remaining 85% is the dark matter.
It's matter. I think it was just
What?
a void.
Now you know what? The scientists have still not discovered what dark matter is and what is this matter. But they have just named it as a dark matter.
A body, but isn't atom what makes everything? Because
What are atoms? Tell me what are atoms?
I think atoms are the things that make everything. Like let's take a computer. It has atoms. Atoms. So since atoms make almost everything, shouldn't space be made out of atoms? So it was just the stars and the sun which has matter.
Oh, that is the reason
Uh,
behind it, right?
yes.
Okay. What else we can say about them? Okay, what I can tell you about this. Okay, shall we see something about the Big Bang?
Hana, I just searched up. Does the sun have atoms? It says
Atoms.
it has no atoms.
You want to
Yeah, the
know
sun
what?
has no atoms.
Atoms are the smallest
So
particles.
I searched up. Does the sun have atoms? And it says 91% of it is made out of hydrogen, and 80.8.9 is made out of helium. And it says nothing about atoms.
Oh, that is a thing they have put about atoms.
So if you search up does the sun have atoms,
Okay.
It should just give you a little blog.
Okay. You find the information and tell me. By the time I'll tell you what is a Big Bang theory. We can discuss about the Big Bang theory now.
Oh, and the 0.1% is atoms. Okay.
So, see, this is the Big Bang.
But this is just the sun.
This is just the sun. So, what are the things over there then?
Uh, the light waves it gives up. Okay, I thought that was the sun for a second, sir.
So, there was a Big Bang, and the
So this is not a, wait, is the Big Bang in the middle of the endless black thing?
yeah, see, all are the dark matter. Dark matter, what are we talking about?
What's this?
What is this? It is 14 billion years. That is a technology. The technology has increased so much, right? So here we see mammals and the human beings, fishes, birds, and all, and this is the technology.
So at first it was this stuff, and that stuff turned into this stuff, and that stuff turned into this stuff, and then this, and then because of this, this is what happened.
Okay, fine. So what is this? What came after this?
Pardon? I've heard a story where there's this black hole and then there's a white hole. So whatever goes through the black hole, it comes out the white hole. Scientists believe that some scientists believe in dimensions, as in different places. And
Okay.
one scientist assumed that there's a chance of you going through a black hole to a white hole, and if you survive, you could be in another dimension.
Oh,
There's a chance.
is there a chance that this is true?
Yes, because other scientists were suspicious, so they checked it out, and they said this could be true, but they're not 100% sure.
Okay. Now I'll show you something else what the scientists uploaded. Something else which we can talk about. Same thing regarding the Big Bang. Okay, here it comes.
Big Bang Theory. What's a cosmos?
Cosmos, right?
Yes. So if you see number 1, it says the cosmos.
Okay, the cosmos goes through the super fast inflation. What is a cosmos? Have you heard about cosmos?
No.
So I'll tell you what is a cosmos. Now, cosmos is the universe seen as a well-ordered one. Now you see they have arranged in a order, but earlier when I showed you it was all what do you say scattered here and there, right? But cosmos is one in which it is seen in what do you say in a very perfect manner. Like if I am standing here, okay, and I see in this order, this is the cosmos. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is happening here? So, the cosmos goes through a super fast inflation, expanding from the size of an atom of that of a grapefruit in that tiny fraction of a second. So, basically, they say it is a tiny fraction, right, of a second, how it is happening or how it is evolving. And what is happening in the next moment? Post inflation, the universe is seething hot soup of electrons, quarks, and other particles. Right?
Yes.
So now they saw electrons and other particles, and I'm standing here. First, what did
So
I
wait,
see? I
there's
saw an atom.
electricity
Yeah.
in space before humans were created. Like a
Where?
shock, like an electric wave. I'm not talking about the sound waves, like an electric wave.
Electric wave in universe? How come you find out electric wave in universe?
No, because here it says electrons. So I'm assuming
Electrons,
there was
electrons are different.
electricity in space before humans were created.
No, no, electrons are different from electricity. You know what are electrons? Electrons are found, or electrons are part of atoms.
Oh.
Yes. And atoms were there, then we found electrons revolve around the atoms, you know. This is atom.
Okay.
They have found hydrogen nucleus, hydrogen atoms, and now they have found helium atom. Where?
So
Millions
we
of years
found this
ago.
in space. So these stuff were naturally in space.
Yeah, they were available in space.
And we just found them.
They have discovered, right?
But so are these all the things you like hydrogen nucleus? Are they like everywhere in the, spread out in the world?
The elements you're talking about, hydrogen, helium, and all.
You know what I'm saying? All the things you underline, like these stuff,
Oh,
so are they spread out in all of the world? Because if it's not, then humans couldn't have found it.
oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about. I mean,
Because,
yeah, I don't know.
because if it was in like one big bundle in one
Okay,
space, then humans couldn't have found it. But if it
okay.
was spread out, it could have been somewhere close to them, so they could find it.
Oh, was it like that?
I that's what I think could have happened.
Oh, that's what you think it might happen. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, fine, fine. Okay. So now in our can we see something about planets? Because I like planets.
Okay.
Okay. So what are the planets you know?
I know there's Mars.
In order, study in order?
Oh, you want to do it in order?
Yes. Do you know it in order?
I can try. So there's Mercury, Venus,
Mercury, Venus.
Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn,
Okay.
Uranus,
Yes.
Neptune,
Okay.
and then Pluto, but that doesn't count as a planet. So
Okay, but now Pluto, I think they have accepted as a planet. Okay, still it is a dwarf planet, right? It's still a dwarf planet, right?
it's called a dwarf planet because they didn't think it's a real planet. It's too small, so they just call it a dwarf planet. But it's not actually a planet. So they haven't come up with what they could really be. So
Okay, but you know how did you remember the names of the planets in the correct order?
So at school, we taught us a little trick saying Mercury is it closest to the sun, and the first two I knew by heart. First four I
Okay.
knew by heart. So I know there was Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, but I didn't know which order they were. So
You know, when I was a kid, my teacher told me to remember in this format. My very excellent mother just,
That's how my teacher said it.
oh,
Mercury,
see,
Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
it's like my very excellent mother just served us nachos. Nice, right? And we have to
Yeah.
remember all the first.
Instead of nachos, she said another food.
What was that?
I don't remember that.
Okay, you know, when there was Pluto, okay,
Yeah.
when there was
Yeah.
Pluto as a planet, instead of nachos,
Mm-hmm.
we were saying that my very excellent mother served us, not served, showed us 9 planets.
I don't know.
So year P
Oh.
also came and we had to study Pluto also, right? But are they like in this specific order as they look like?
Oh right, I remember the food she said. It was not nachos. It was noodles.
Noodles. Wow, fun. Okay. Since I like nachos, I put nachos over here. When I was a kid, my teacher told me to study with 9 planets because we had 9 planets, right?
Yeah, but now we know there's only 8.
We have only 8, so there is no more Pluto here.
This is just a star.
Yes, it is now considered as a dwarf planet. Okay.
And this is just a big star. Actually,
Yes.
it's actually a small star because actual stars are much bigger.
Much bigger. Okay, what is this thing moving around the Saturn here? Saturn.
Oh, okay, so this is just Saturn tilted on its axis like all these other planets,
Okay.
but the ring around it are rocks, not an actual solid ring.
Oh, is it a solid ring? But
No, it's not.
this is a ring
It's
made
a
up of gas,
no, it's not. It's rocks.
rocks.
Yeah. So like the kind of like you know how everything has like a gravitational pull.
Okay.
The Saturn gravitated has like a strong gravitation pull, not as strong as the sun. So it pulled in some like asteroid-looking rocks, and then it's the rocks now just circle around it, making it look like a big ring.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Uranus, what about Uranus? I can see a very thin line forming here.
Yeah, so Uranus doesn't have a strong a gravitation pull as strong as Saturn,
Okay.
and uh, I learned that the sun, because of its gravitational pull, it gravitates rocks, and then Saturn can take it. So Uranus has very thin asteroids around it.
Oh, that's why. Okay, you told me something about comets. You said you know about comets and asteroids.
So asteroids are just big rocks in space, and comets. So uh, they're kind of similar to like meteors, but they're not actually meteors. So some comets come to Earth like smash like meteors, but some are like wishing. You know those things that people think are wishing stars?
Yes.
They're just comets in reality.
Oh, those are just the comets in reality. Oh,
Yeah.
even I had done a wishing star. Even I wish something, but that means that won't come true for me.
No, it's just a comet.
Oh, it's just a comet. See, they just made fool of us saying it's a wishing star, right?
Yes.
Oh, and why does this moon keeps on following me wherever I go?
Pardon?
The moon.
Oh, so you know how we can't feel the Earth moving?
Okay, what is the moving of Earth called?
Rotation.
Very good. Rotation. Okay. So Earth is
So as it rotates itself and rotates around the sun, you
okay.
can't feel it. Like, but when we move,
Earth
we kind
rotates.
of feeling the Earth's movement, and the moon moves like around the Earth and with the Earth around the sun. And as we move, if you since the Earth rotates faster than we move, it feels like the moon is following us, even though it's not. And you know how the sky moves and tiny slowly?
Okay.
It's not moving slowly, the sky is moving fast, but we see it as moving slowly.
Ooh. So you know what? The Earth rotation is by itself. The Earth which is moving around itself is called as rotation. And when this Earth is moving around the sun, it is called as revolution. That means we say Earth is revolving around the sun, Earth is rotating by itself. Okay? You just got mixed up with the terms over here. Nothing else. Okay?
Oh, I'm wrong. The proper name for a shooting star is a meteor.
It's meteor. Okay.
Yeah. The meteor is this tiny piece of space dust that heats up when it hits the Earth's atmosphere, causing it to glow brightly and creating a shimmering tail of gases.
Oh, from where are you reading out this?
It's called planet science.
Planet science. Okay, good. Then, what can
What
you
are
tell me
comets
about the
then?
stars? How do we
Pardon?
see stars in the sky? What are the stars in the sky?
So they're just like the sun, but they're not actually like the sun. They're much bigger stars.
There are
So like the sun is a star, like a very tiny star.
tiny stars. But how did we see these stars? Why there are cluster of stars?
Pardon?
Why do we see a cluster of stars?
What does cluster mean? Celestial.
Cluster means if from the earth or if from my place I see the stars are like a group of stars
Yeah, you
always.
can see the stars, but they're very far away. So the stars are always there, but when it's daytime,
Uh,
um, uh, because of the sun's light covering the earth, the stars are not visible. When it's nighttime, it's very dark. So the stars like bright like the sun, so we can see them shimmer. But you see like a really big and shiny star, it might be another planet. That's what I've heard.
oh, okay.
That like this man who knew a lot about space, he came and he said, if you see a very big and shining star, it could be a planet
It
or
could be
just
a
a very big
planet.
sun.
Oh, fine. I didn't know.
Also, I just searched up what a comet was because I didn't know why it was not a shooting star. It said comets are cosmic snowballs or frozen gases, rock and dust that orbit the sun when frozen. They are the size of a small cloud. When a comet orbits, bring it closer to the sun, it heats up and spews dust and gases into a giant glowing head larger than most planets.
Oh, is it so?
So I think a comet will be the reason the sun like goes too big and explodes because it leaves dust in the sun. That's what the big red planet they were describing is. And the sun already has enough gas, so
Okay.
tiny by tiny, it's gonna get very, very, very big until it can't hold all that gas, so it just explode eventually. I think that's the reason. I think the comets are the reason the sun's gonna explode.
Okay, that is a reason. But and have you heard the news that there are some comets which is going to hit the Earth?
Pardon?
Did you hear that there are few comets which are going to hit the Earth?
No.
No.
No, I didn't hear that.
I
I've
just
heard that comet and meteors, if you survive, so let's say there's a meteor shower hitting Earth. No
okay,
one is there but you. You're about like a whole yard, like 26 miles away, and
okay,
the meteor shower hits. You manage to survive it, and
uh-huh.
some people say, I don't think this is true, but they say you can get mutated with powers. Because
Oh,
I've heard a story where one person being shocked by lightning, they survived fully, and all sorts of metal. So this one kid got shocked by lightning,
okay,
and if he concentrates on one metal for even a tiny second, this that object immediately comes to the body part he wants it to come to.
oh, fine, 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 fine.
But that's only because he got shocked by lightning.
Okay, it was not lightning, but
It
what?
wasn't lightning. So basically, what happened? So there was, at nighttime there's these lights that light up. So he
Okay,
was walking. It was in a thundery day. One of them hit a pole. One of them, and he was waiting there in the bus stop, and he was holding onto the pole. The lightning shocked him because of the light pole, and since it wasn't that severe, because the light pole took most of the shock,
okay.
he survived fully, and every metal thing would come to him when he wants it to, even if it was like on the opposite side of Earth. Not on the opposite side of Earth. Like there was like a certain distance, but it was pretty weird because I never thought you could actually get real human powers.
Oh, fine, fine. So all these lightnings and all, what do you say? The storms.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why is there things called weather? Because does that weather actually happen in space, or is it just because of the Earth?
Why? Which
So I'm
one?
just
Sorry.
pretty sure in Neptune it's just pretty cloudy and wet. There's not really a weather. So I'm assuming that the Earth makes its own weather.
Okay. Why? Because it is much more closer to the and because we have something called as atmosphere, troposphere, stratosphere. Do you know about them?
No, I've not heard about any of them.
You have not heard? Okay, next class we'll talk about them, okay? So, if
Okay.
the earth, okay, we have few gases around us. Gases, layers of gases. We have atmosphere, troposphere, stratosphere. These way we have layers of gas. And because of this revolution and rotation of the earth around the sun, have you heard about latitudes and longitudes?
Latitude and
Longitudes.
yes, I heard about latitude and longitude. So latitude, I don't know which one it is, but one of them is like a whole line around the whole Earth, and
Okay.
then the other one's like wonky lines around the whole Earth. Looks something like this, and you use them to like tell the time. So like I don't know how it's written, but something like inches, time tells you the time.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll
Like here, the straight lines are kind of wonky, and these lines are straight and equal.
I will just show you how a latitude and a longitude will look like. Okay, here you go. Longitude and latitude. Okay, so these lines, the red ones are the latitudes. These ones coming from the North Pole to the South Pole are the longitudes.
Is this the equator?
The horizontal lines are the latitudes, vertical lines are the longitudes.
Pardon? I thought because of the equator, which is here,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, about this part of the earth, since the equator is kind of the core, I was thinking it's because it's the core that places near it don't have seasons. They just have hot days.
What do they have? Hot. Okay, because you know on equator the sun is falling directly on the equator. That's why it is kind of hot.
Okay.
Okay. So because of this we have climates and weather. It is because of this latitude and longitude.
So wait, because of longitude and latitude, we have weather.
Yes. It is because of latitude and longitude we have weathers. Because see, if this is the sun, okay, the sun will go move up till 23-degree north and to 23-degree south. But it won't go up much more. That is why we are having weathers and climates.
Okay. So in year 5, we learned about a bit about space and why how some people thought the sun was moving, not Earth. The teacher accidentally said something about this.
Which one?
I'm writing it.
Large Hadron Collider. So your teacher spoke about this one.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it is.
Large Hadron Collider. This is the, you know, the biggest machine in this whole world.
Pardon? The biggest.
The biggest machine, the world's largest and highest energy particle machine in this whole world.
Oh. Because I was searching it up and it says the hottest thing we know and we have seen is a lot closer than you might think. It's right here on Earth at the Large Hadron Collider. When they smash gold particles together for a split second, the temperature reaches 7.2 trillion degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Search it up now.
And you know where it is situated? It is underneath the ground, okay? It is beneath. It is not on the surface of the earth, but they have constructed this large hadron collider inside and they stretch from France. Let me use a higher, darker color pencil. So they basically stretch from France to Switzerland border. It is that long. I think it is 27-kilometer long. The machine is 27-kilometer long.
So, and that 27 kilometer long produces 7.5 trillion Fahrenheit.
Yes, they do produce.
But that's hotter than the sun.
Yes, they are hotter than the sun. I mean, not much hotter.
Actually, it's the when I searched it up, it's the hottest thing known to man. It said so. Hello.
Yes. How come they be hotter than sun and how can we keep them in inside the earth? It is not possible, no?
But no, it said that that machine for a split second, when it does something to go, the temperature reaches 7.5 trillion Fahrenheit.
Oh, it is something like that?
Look, okay. I typed in hottest substance in the universe. the hottest thing that we know of and have seen is actually a lot closer than you might think. It's right here on Earth. The Large Hadron Collider. When they smash gold particles together for a split second, the temperature reaches 7.5 trillion degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that.
And the the sun's temperature is only 7.1 trillion.
How
So it's
much
only
is
a
this?
1 trillion difference.
How much is it?
1 trillion difference.
$1 trillion.
No difference. That's the difference
Oh, that.
between them.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine, fine. So, what else did she tell you about that large horizon, that corridor?
Pardon? Pardon? Hello?
I mean, you said your teacher spoke about that what large hadron colliders, right?
It was called the Large Hadron
Hadron
Collider.
collider, yes. What else she
No, she said that by accident, so I was just curious what it meant.
sorry, it was?
She just said that by accident, even though that was for another something else. But she used to be in a high school teacher. Who just accidentally said that, and I was curious what it meant. So yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine. So, do you want to know about this longitude, latitude, the seasons, the climate, and all?
Yes.
Super natural.
Hello.
Okay, fine. So, we'll study about this latitudes, longitudes for next class, or you want some other topic for next class?
I know what longitude and latitudes are.
You know about them?
Yeah. At school, the teacher said you can use them to pinpoint a specific location. About
Oh,
how long it'll take. So about this one line, I think, should be 60 minutes.
which one? This red one?
No, this one line.
How?
Of course, it's not the whole line. It's this a tiny line.
Oh, I didn't know that. How 60 minutes?
No, so not the whole line, like a tiny bit of the line takes 60 minutes. And they write something like, they start with inches, foot, something like that, and then it says 60 or 120 minutes and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
really didn't understand that, but I know how you write it. That's all.
Okay, okay, okay.
And for next lesson, since I already know longitude and latitude, I think we could do supernatural behavior.
Supernatural behavior?
Yeah, so like I'm not sure how to explain it.
Wow. I am very interested in that chapter.
Pardon?
Supernatural behavior, I'm ready to do. Okay?
Okay.
That is a very good chapter. Even I am interested. Fine? So I'll come up with new stories of supernatural things and I'll tell you.
Oh, actually, I already have one. On America's Got Talent, there was this one guy who
Uh-huh.
came with a chair and a doll, and one of the judges sat on the chair where lots of people have been killed. So
Okay.
when the guy touched the door, the judge put her hand up because she felt something, but when the doll was touched, She was never touched, but the doll was touched.
But the door was touched.
Yeah, so basically, take the chair. This is the chair where people died. This is the judge. This is the man and the doll. The
Okay.
man touches the doll, but the lady sitting on the chair
She fell.
feels it. But when she stood up and wasn't sitting on the chair, and he touched the doll again, she didn't feel anything.
Ooh.
Meaning, the chair and the doll are connected. That's what the guy said.
Spooky, right? Interesting.
And
So, you know,
he said he got this talent to see what things are connected when they died. So basically, the story of the chair was that a man died on it, and the doll was in another room, and he believes that the lady that died on it was transferred into the doll. So whatever the doll felt, the person sitting on it felt as well.
Okay. So,
He got that ability to see what's connected.
okay, so he had that ability, right?
Yes.
Okay. So next class, you also find out few stories. I'll also find out little stories, and we'll both discuss. Okay?
Okay.
Supernatural behaviors. So shall we end up the class over here?
Okay.
Okay then. Bye, Krish. Nice meeting you.
Bye. You too.
Bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.